Mike Tirico here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's get to this game. Is Notre Dame a better team this year than they were last year?
You know, Rich, I don't necessarily think I'm ready to say it's a better team. I think it has the potential to be a better team. I don't think they're better right now, and here's why. I thought they had some pretty good guys on the defensive side of the ball last year who went to the NFL, who they've yet to replace. I think on the offensive side of the ball, they've had injuries, so we haven't seen them grow just yet to what I think they could be fully. I thought last year's team had established who it was by this point. This year's is still. But I think they can be. Now, I know they went to Georgia and lost. Last year they were undefeated. So out of hand, I should say the answer to that is no, they can't be that good. I think they can play with anybody in the country, anywhere in the country. I really do. I just don't know if this team is going to hit its max in the second half of the season. It's a tough test for Michigan. There's no doubt about it. The fact that Notre Dame went to Georgia, Rich, and played a terrific game is giving them full confidence as they go to Ann Arbor that they can do the same thing.
And just the same thing that I take out of what happened in Penn State and Michigan last week, where Harbaugh has been saying that the Michigan offense is so close, and it does appear that the offense arrived in the second half of that whiteout game last week in Happy Valley. So my question for you is: do you think this offense could actually score on Notre Dame? Do you feel any confidence on that?
For sure. No, I think they can. I think Notre Dame's defense, their defensive coordinator, Clark Lee, is a tremendous coach. I really like what he's done with their defense. They don't give you the same look week in, week out, and they have got a lot of different options to get to defensively. And I love what Clark does. But I will agree with you that I think I've seen most of Michigan's significant games. Maybe I missed the first half of the Middle Tennessee State game, but by and large, that's the best their offense has looked against a quality opponent, the second half at Penn State. So did they find something that matched with Penn State defensive scheme, or did this offense start to click and find itself? I've heard other people say this, and I agree. I don't know what the Michigan offense is yet, and I think that's a part of a lot of these offenses in football. You're trying to do a little spread. You're trying to do a little read option. You're trying to do a little empty and five wides or all the other stuff. Same time, Harbaugh wants to get in 3rd and 1 and line up his big fullback and run inside there and be a physical team. Well, because of the number of hours and because of the talent of college players, it's hard to be everything. So I think as they find what they do best and settle into that a little bit, they'll continue to grow.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.